Erika Kirk is on her "I know my husband started to speak out against ill and lose lots of donors for Turning Point USA, but he really observed the Sabbath a lot. So please don't stop giving me the money" tour.
Strongly believed in observing the Sabbath.
50 plus books on our bookshelf about the Sabbath. Friday night, Shabbat Shalom.
The Sabbath is God's answer.
Our Sabbath dinners.
Weeks before Charlie's assassination, he finished what would become his final book.
Or did he?
Finished this in July when we were together as a family.
Together as a family part seems kind of random. What do you want us to know? You have witnesses?
Planted like an anchor.
What is she looking at?
Read in your book.
Wait, whose book?
Read in your book that when in Charlie's book when.
You've always been a writer.
Really?
We knew that you had all these thoughts.
About the Sabbath?
Erika Kirk wrote the foreword.
Perhaps more than the foreword.
I knew Charlie so deeply in a way no one could.
Why would she feel the need to state what should be obvious if it were true?
Can say with certainty.
This is true. He said this. This is true.
The words you hold in your hands were the convictions he lived by.
Why does she feel the need to sell us on this?
You read this book.
You haven't been able to read the end of the book yet.
This is like a widow word puzzle.
These are his last words. You only get so many firsts and lasts in your life. It's the first that I'm reading my husband's last and final book that he wrote. When you finish that, that's the last time you read it.
Unless you, read it again.
I mean, you read it again, but it's the last first.
Yeah. Being that she has said that there is no light between them, does she expect us to believe she didn't read the final draft of this thing?
I received an email from Erika Kirk's aunt. Her name is Carla Franzvi Solomon, and she emailed me on my personal email account asking me specifically about ancestry and how I knew that Carl Kenneth Franzvi might have been in the Manhattan Project or a part of the Manhattan Project. So I'll include the email that I got, and I'll answer the question here, but I have a stalker, and the only way the stalker can get in touch with me is my email address. So I kind of can't help but wonder if it's actually that person, hoping that I'll attach some photos with my location data. I don't know. Anyway, Carl Kenneth Franzvi's draft card said that he was working for American Banknote in Chicago, which was the bank that was funding the Manhattan Project. The very first explosion for the Manhattan Project occurred in Chicago while Carl Franzvi was enlisted. And if you zoom in on his medals and research each individual medal, you can see that he had to have accomplished certain tasks in both the Philippines in World War II and in the Korean War to get all those medals. So I'm using the powers of deduction, but there's enough evidence there. He would have studied under Leslie Groves, who ran the entire Manhattan Project. The only base where Carl Kenneth Franzvi could have learned how to dismantle the bombs he dismantled in the Philippines as I want to say like a corporal or something. He had a really high title, was if he was trained in Virginia by Leslie Groves. And I mentioned Leslie Groves' son was the exact same age as Carl Kenneth, and he was in the military and stationed there as well. Insane I sound for this conspiracy. Erika Kirk is the same thing as the crypto Jews of the 1600s. Give me 20 seconds, okay? The crypto Jews were actually the real people to spread colonization in the New World, which led to the deaths of 90 million Native Americans all over the Americas. They pretended to be Catholic. They secretly practiced Judaism until Judaism was legalized. That is the same thing as Erika Kirk spreading this conservative Christianity while saying she's going to practice Shabbat. We are being misled again, and they are colonizing the United States to spread one belief system while following another.